Happy Tuesday. I got an early start to my day today, which I don't normally do, but I woke up at 6:30 today. It's been really hot lately, and the dogs, it's hard to get the dogs walks when it's so hot out in the summer, so we try to go early in the morning and then one late at night as well. So I already knocked out one of their walks this morning. I also just got home from the gym. I got myself a gym membership. I haven't had a gym membership in my adult life at all. I haven't paid for a gym membership. I had one when I was in, I think, like late high school and then throughout college because I worked front desk at a gym, so I got a free membership. The reason why I got a gym membership is because, and also the reason why I haven't been posting a lot is because I've been dealing with some like kind of bad anxiety ever since January. If you saw my Charleston video, that is the video that started it all. That's the trip that started my anxiety. And to this day I look back and I'm wondering, like, if I did not go on that trip, would I still have this anxiety? Probably. I'm probably just saying that to like make myself feel better. Like if I didn't go, I wouldn't have it, but I don't think so. Something on that plane ride to Charleston triggered some sort of anxiety within me, and now I've been experiencing panic attacks. And so the reason why I got a gym membership is because I will try anything to fix this anxiety. I got my birth control taken out that I've had in for 8 years. I had Nexplanon in my arm. And when I got the second implant in, that's kind of when I noticed, like, I got the second implant in. It's only lasts for like 4 to 5 years, so you have to get it switched out. I got the second implant in I think like late 2020, early 2021. And that is around the time that I started experiencing like very mild anxiety, but nothing like what I'm experiencing right now. So I just got it taken out anyway to see if it works. I've been seeing a psychiatrist. I was also prescribed medication to take in the event that I have a panic attack, but I'm really gonna try not to take that because I don't want to have to rely on medication for my anxiety. So I'm really trying to expose myself to things that are like making me uncomfortable, which, well, there's two reasons why I got a gym membership. One, because I've never really loved gyms. I feel like they've always made me kind of uncomfortable, but lately like crowded areas have been triggering my anxiety. So like crowded grocery stores, even just traffic on a highway, I'll like start panicking. So I got myself a gym membership, one, for exposure therapy, but two, because I need to start working out more. I used to think I got really good cardio and like really good exercise with my weighted walks because I go for really long walks every day with my dogs. And then the day after I've only had my gym membership for like 4 days. The first day that I went to the gym, I did the stair climber for literally 5 minutes and I was like knocked out. I was ready for the 20-minute break. So apparently I don't get good exercise and I don't have good endurance. So I'm hoping that going to the gym like every day or almost every day will help. But I'm excited for a gym membership because my gym also has a pool, and then they also have, like, I say free, but it's not really free because I'm paying for the gym membership, but they have free classes. And I've never taken a workout class before, but it's always something that I've been like slightly interested in. I feel like I just get kind of uncomfortable with the thought of working out around other people, but I feel like this is a really good opportunity for exposure therapy and to like take classes to push myself out of my comfort zone. Well, the things that I've been doing, I've been taking probiotics. So I just started taking probiotics because, like, I don't know, I've been googling a lot. Really, like, anxiety and gut health is related, whatever. I will try anything. Probiotics, I've been seeing a psychiatrist. I was prescribed medication in the event of a panic attack. I've been going to the gym. And what else have I been doing? I've been also trying to read a lot more. Let's take this aside though. I need to make my morning matcha, so I'll make that with you guys. Ever since I dinged my brand new car, I had my car for 2 weeks and then I dinged it in my garage, on the stairs in my garage. So ever since then I've been scared to park in my garage. I still do it though because like I live under a bunch of trees and we have acorns that fall and they will ding the car even worse than I dinged mine. So it has to go in the garage, but I've been kind of nervous. I get really nervous to try to park it. My babies. Like, this is where Siggy's been sleeping. She'll wait for me by the front door whenever I leave. See, here's the front door and there's my girl. And these are my other babies who are so happy. You got a kitty toy, Lacey? Let's do a little what's in my gym bag. This is the most exciting part about the gym for me. So I always bring it back to my dirty clothes and my dirty shoes because I've started showering at the gym. Shoes for the shower. These are just like platform waterproof shoes that I got from Target. And then this bag is from Free People. It holds a lot. It's a perfect gym bag. I always bring my water bottle, my Yeti water bottle, and this is my skincare bag for the gym. I keep They have everything there, like shampoo, conditioner, body wash, and they also have body scrub. But I bring face wash because they do not have face wash. This is the one from the outset. And then my routine at the gym is just vitamin C. This one is from Paula's Choice. And the skin serum from, I think this brand is called Dende. And then I put on 2 sunscreens, the one from the outset. This is a mineral sunscreen. And then the tinted one from Kosas. And it just feels so good. I'm not a morning shower, but I've been loving going to the gym first thing in the morning and then showering and then doing my skincare there. It's such a good experience for some reason. And I have my Fleur strawberry letter perfume that I wear. That's my gym bag, and this just makes the gym experience so much more fun. Having a bag that you love with some skincare that you love. And then after the gym I got changed in this little like one piece that I got from Target. If you follow me on my social media accounts, especially back in like late 2021, 2022, I used to always make these drink videos, and I like stopped once I moved into my new house for some reason. I've started making them again, and I didn't really expect, so there are things that I do that I've been doing since like long before social media that I didn't think would piss so many people off, but it does piss people off. And I like, on one hand, I'm trying to be understanding because like I know that people get annoyed by what other people do, but on the other hand, I'm like, well, if I see something that I don't like, I just scroll. Like, I've never once thought to comment and like tell someone how they're doing something wrong, or how like I hate the way that they do something. Like I make big ice balls, like coffee ice balls or like matcha ice balls, and they're huge. And let me show you the cup. This is one of my favorite cups, and it's super thin. Like, it is a very delicate cup. If I were to drop a giant ice ball in this, it might break. But I'm not gonna try it, I'm not gonna test it out, and I'm not gonna risk that in one of my favorite cups. This was an expensive cup too. I think I got this, I think this is like $40 for one cup. Maybe I'm wrong. I got it years ago, so I don't remember. So what I do is I tip it upside down and I put the ice ball in like that, and then I tip it like that. That way it's not like dropping, like it's, you know what I'm trying to say? But that pisses so many people off. I've always done it, and I don't know what pisses so many people off. Or people hate when I spill things, and I'm being so serious right now. I don't mean to spill things. It just happens. Like, it's okay, it's life. All it takes is just a little wipe, paper towel, and it's gone. It's not a big deal. And TikTok is nice. I tend to not like Instagram because people on Instagram are mean. That's just my opinion. I've seen people say the opposite, like their TikTok is mean and their Instagram is a lot of nice people in the comments. Mine is the total opposite. People on Instagram are so mean, and I've blocked so many people, not because I don't believe in hate comments, or like, you can have your opinion, that's totally fine. But the problem is when you hate something and then you comment on it, like, the algorithm's gonna show you it again. You know, if you don't like something, if I don't like something, I just scroll, because I know that if I stop and watch the whole thing, or if I comment on it, the algorithm's gonna continue to show me that video that I don't like. And so when people comment one mean thing, okay, fine, but then I know that now they're gonna be showing my content again, and they're gonna comment something mean again, and I need to protect my peace, because believe it or not, sometimes words do affect me. Not all the time, but I've definitely gotten better since I've been on social media like longer. Like, I've kind of gotten like thicker skin, I guess. Oh wait, I need more, this isn't enough. But sometimes it does affect me when you're getting them like one after the other, especially for things that are just so stupid, like the way that I put ice in a cup. It's just like, that does not deserve a hate comment, like a really hateful comment. Not something like, it's not even like questions like, why are you putting the ice in that way? It's like actual mean things, and I just don't understand. And so whenever somebody comments something mean, I block them on Instagram. TikTok is kind of different for me. I've kind of stopped blocking people on TikTok because I don't really get mean comments on TikTok often, but Instagram is a whole different story. This is homemade cashew and macadamia milk that I made yesterday. Anyway, long story short, I really try not to let things affect me, and most of the time they don't. It's just that I know if I continue to get it over and over and over again, it will affect me, especially with the anxiety that I'm dealing with right now. So I don't even chance it. If you comment something mean, you're blocked. So that's another strategy that I'm doing to help my anxiety a little bit. I make homemade milks a lot. This one is macadamia and cashews, and it lasts me about 3 drinks. I really recommend, if you haven't made your own plant milk, I would really recommend it. I have a lot of like, well, I don't really have a tutorial on my Instagram and TikTok, but I do have videos of me making it, and it's super easy. You just soak the nuts overnight in water, and then you strain them in the morning, and then you just add however much water you want to a blender with the nuts. The less water you add, the creamier it will be. The more water you add, the more like, I don't know, just I guess lighter it will be. My blender isn't big enough for a huge batch of it, so I always just blend it with as much water as I can, and then I fill it up to like here with water, and then I dump the mixture in here so that it's a little bit lighter. I'm thinking of moving this table back to the position that it used to be in. When I first moved it, it was this way, and now we turned it this way. It was originally this way, and then we turned it this way because it's easier to walk through right here.
Siggy is in her box. Who's that?
The thing that really bugs me is this light isn't centered. Can you see? That's not centered. How freaking annoying is that? That annoys me so much, but there's nothing that I can do about it. Like, what am I gonna do? Go up there and rewire that? There's no way they couldn't have just put it right there. So now this table, it's kind of awkward because see, like it's centered between this and this, but it's not centered with that. So that's kind of annoying. Yeah, I think I like how that looks. I think I like it more than it being like that, right? I can't tell. So I have to finish editing a video for Wisdom Panel that's due, I think today. Wisdom Panel is the dog and cat DNA company, DNA test company. I've worked with them once before, and I also used them well before they even reached out to work with me, because I did Archie's DNA test with them. And so I think this month is National or Adopt a Shelter Cat Month. And so they reached out to me because I just got my kitten. Siggy's results actually just came in. She only has 4 breeds in her. I wasn't really super familiar with cat breeds before, but I'm kind of shocked by 2 of the breeds that she has in her. So you guys are probably gonna see that video soon if you follow me on social media. And then I also DNA tested Reese as well. Even though I know what she is, she's a black lab. I've shared her like background a little bit on my TikTok before, but basically when I was in college, I signed up to volunteer with Guide Dog Foundation. I went to University of Maryland. They have this club called Terps Raising Pups, and it's kind of like a branch of Guide Dog Foundation. And so Guide Dog Foundation in New York basically sends a bunch of their puppies down to college campuses so that college students can raise the dogs in the first stage of their training, because college campuses are bustling and they're loud and there's like a lot of activity going on, so it's such a good place to socialize a dog and to get them used to that type of exposure. So that's what I did. I was in that club when I transferred to University of Maryland, and I got Reese as my first dog, and I had her for, I got her in October of 2018, and she was released in July of 2019 for medical reasons. So I got the option to adopt her. So of course I adopted her. I was already dreading the idea of her leaving. And obviously I understood it, like she was gonna go on to serve a bigger purpose than being my pet. But let me show you guys Reese's little picture, her little baby picture in her vest. She was so freaking cute as a baby. This picture. Look how cute she was. Oh my god, my heart just melts looking at her. Oh, in her little guide dog vest. I still am very passionate about rescuing animals, and I would never buy from a breeder. I have gotten asked before, like, if you're, because I volunteer a lot and I foster a lot with an animal rescue that I got Archie and Siggy from, and people have asked, like, if you're so passionate about rescuing animals, then why do you have a purebred black lab? And that's the reason why I have Reese, because she got released. I didn't have to pay for her also, she was free. If you raise them, like if you're their raiser, that's what you're called like a puppy raiser. If you are their raiser, you get first pick at keeping them if they get released. Anyway, I'm gonna go finish editing this and get this done and sent in, and then I'll be back. I don't know what time it was when I just got off. I think it's been about an hour or a little bit over an hour, and I finished my video. I've been putting off this return for a couple weeks now, but I need to return this. This is a yogurt maker. Long story short, my family's gotten really into yogurt making recently, and they've all been like texting in the group chat about it. So I, of course, wanted to try it because it's apparently a really good source of probiotics, and I'm trying to heal my anxiety, so I thought that this could help. But my yogurt turned out disgusting. I made it twice. I wasted 2 big cartons of half and half, and I'm just sick of wasting half and half, so I'm returning this because it didn't work. And honestly, I'm totally fine with just buying yogurt at the store. I love Siggy's yogurt anyway. That's the yogurt that I named my cat after. Can't forget about Siggy. She loves going outside. Go get your harness on.
Siggy is an outdoor cat at heart, but she has to be an indoor cat because we want to keep her safe.
Lunch today is gonna be some leftover fried rice from last night with just a bunch of veggies in it and some eggs. I have some bits of salmon that I'm gonna put in it, like teriyaki salmon, and then I have cookies for dessert. I made these cookies last night and then I didn't eat any of them. Oh my god, it's the bag. We were in West Palm Beach in April and we were like window shopping and we passed by this store. Then we saw this print on a different style bag, but I didn't like that style of bag. So I asked if there's any way we could place an order for this style of bag with this design, and they said yes, that it would take a few months to arrive. And it's special because we have like an inside joke about sardines in our household because we have 3 pets and all of them love sardines. I put the Trader Joe's sardines in spring water in their food a lot. I use it as a topper, like a special little treat on top of their kibble, because sardines are really good for dogs. And so we joke about sardines a lot because we say they have sardine breath. So anytime they like yawn in our face or they try to lick our face, we just joke that they have sardine breath. And the second we saw this one, we thought it was perfect because there's 3 sardines on it. 1 for each of my pets. How cute is this? Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, now I'm conflicted because this is like what it's supposed to say, right? You're supposed to be able to read it. Not that I care that you're able to read it, but look at mine. These beads are all falling off. It's like, and you can see all the string, it's like they all broke off around the words. Okay, I sent them an email. It's not like a huge deal, but the beads are falling off. Like I literally just took it out of the bag. I feel bad. I don't like asking for replacements. It's still cute. I'm just worried if I wear it, all the beads are gonna fall off because all the ones in this section are loose because it looks like the threading is like all broken. I'm going to Whole Foods to return the cursed yogurt maker. Either that or I just did it wrong. I probably did it wrong. I might also pick some stuff up for dinner from here, or I might get dinner out. I don't know. I really struggled on this drive for some reason. I really don't know what's going on with me. Like I want my anxiety to just go away. I got stuck at a light and it's almost rush hour, so there was a ton of people around, there were a ton of cars around, and all of a sudden I just felt like I was gonna pass out while I was driving, which obviously is not ideal. And then I was stuck at a left turn light, so it's not like I can go because it's red. And I was freaking out a little bit. I was freaking out because my heart was racing and I really thought I was about to pass out, and I was the first in line for the left turn lane, or I was the first in line at the left light. What am I trying to say? Can I speak? I was the first in line for the left turn, but it was red, so I couldn't go. And I felt like I was gonna pass out, and there was nowhere I could go. Oh my gosh. I had to sit in the Whole Foods parking lot for a bit after I dropped off my package to kind of decompress. I just don't know what's going on. I'm concerned that something's wrong medically, but I've already gotten blood work, and I don't know what else could possibly be wrong that wouldn't show up on a blood test. I guess I'm just struggling with the idea of trying to do things that I know that I'll enjoy, because I also know that I could have a panic attack and like freak out doing them. I moved out of the city into the suburbs where I live now. I used to metro in to Arlington or DC like once a week, either to meet up with friends for coffee or just to go on solo dates with myself, like just sit down at a coffee shop and work. Because at that point, when I had moved to the suburbs, it was kind of like a shock, I guess, because it is very different. There's not that many people around. I missed being around people, I guess, and so I would just crave going back into the city like once or twice a week. And now I feel like I can't even do that because the thought of having to metro makes me panic a little bit. What, Siggy? Hi guys, it's the next morning and I'm meeting up with a friend today for coffee. I'm slightly nervous about it but we've had this plan for like 2 weeks now, so I'm not gonna cancel because it's also good exposure therapy. Why are you crying? Taking my probiotics. I've been taking these because I read that the first ingredient by bifidobacterium, bifidobacterium. I don't know. I think I read that the first like strain in here is really good for helping anxiety. So I've been trying it out. I used to take this probiotic a long time ago and then I stopped. Maybe when I stopped, that's when my anxiety started. I don't know. Slept like a baby last night, but I still kind of feel like shit. Like my eyes are always kind of puffy. Saggy. I know. Ooh. I think she's hungry. Good news, we're actually gonna hang out at my house. So that I was gonna metro anyway because I feel like it's good exposure, but we're just gonna hang out at my house. Which is good because I was getting a little bit nervous to metro, but I was gonna do it anyway. Don't worry, I was gonna do it anyway. There's the logo. I think this is a foundation brush. This is the Skin Mimetic Concealer from Make Beauty. I think that's what it's called, like Make Cosmetics. Something like that. This concealer is a perfect match to my skin tone. I'm gonna go upstairs and get ready for dinner because I'm also being eaten alive by mosquitoes out here. Welcome to my closet. This is my half. Michael gets that tiny little half right there, as he should. Suzanne, is that how you say it? Isn't this so cute? It has kind of little scalloped edges. I think I might wear this to dinner tonight. You know what's a lifesaver for shirts that are totally see-through? This tape. This tape. I got it on Amazon years ago. Not that I have much going on there anyway, but you could completely see through the shirt. I have these earrings that I also got from Suzanne. I hope I'm saying that right. These ones, I think they're so cute. It's Saturday morning. I didn't vlog for a couple of days, or it's actually Sunday morning. I didn't vlog for a couple of days, and this is probably gonna be my last day actually. Probably gonna be a boring vlog because I didn't really do anything, but that is anxiety for you. So today, or this morning, I'm gonna be metroing and Michael's gonna be driving to the place that we're going to for breakfast. In case I absolutely freak out and cannot take the metro home, he'll be there to drive me home. I need to take the metro for some exposure therapy because it's not that the metro scares me. It's never scared me. It's that for some reason, I feel like I'm now claustrophobic. I think that's the same situation as planes for some reason. I honestly don't know. So I'm just gonna take the metro and I'm gonna try to hopefully not panic. I've been reading this book. It's called like Anxiety RX. I don't know, it has so many reviews on Amazon. And my psychiatrist is also having me do an anxiety and phobia workbook that I also got from Amazon. So there's some pretty useful information in there so far that I didn't know of, but I don't know how it's gonna necessarily help my anxiety. I don't know, I'm giving it a chance anyway. But honestly, I hope it does. I hope it does fix it. Hoola Tinted SPF. And then the Make Concealer. I also feel like I'm not getting great sleep, honestly. I feel like I'm waking up a lot throughout the night. And that's mostly because of my cat though, because she's a kitten and she's going through her teenager phase, and so she's kind of psycho right now. So I don't know if I'm honestly not getting sleep because of her or because of anxiety. Thoughts this time because last time I was on the metro, I'm pretty sure the last time that I was on the metro was when I was going to New York. I took the metro into DC, that way I could take the train to New York City. I was freaking out on that metro ride, but this one was good. Maybe it was also because it wasn't crowded at all, like there was hardly anybody on it. I made it to Tyson's. We're going to Bluestone Lane. There she is. currently oiling my scalp as I'm filming this, so just my hair's not greasy, it's just oil. But I'm editing this video, and it's been about a month, I think, since I filmed the last clip, and I wanted to give you guys an update that I started Lexapro 4 days ago. So I was on the fence about starting anxiety meds when I first started filming this video, like 3.5-ish weeks ago, because whenever I start new medications, I feel like I just send myself down the internet rabbit hole of negative reviews and what could possibly happen to me if I start taking this medication. And I feel like I do this with every single medication, and I'm not against medication in any way, shape, or form. I just get worried, I guess, that I'm gonna be somebody who experiences the negative side effects. But the thing is, more often than not, when people write reviews, they're writing like bad reviews. If something's going so well for you, what is making you want to go out of your way to write a good review about it, you know? So I feel like before I started anxiety medication, or when it was at its worst, I was considering starting medication, but then I would look it up and I would be like, oh my god, people started losing their hair. People started like feeling like they needed to throw up every second of the day. Some people were saying that the medication didn't even work for them, like it didn't even help anxiety, yet it was causing all of these symptoms. So I was scared to start a medication, like worrying that it wouldn't even work, and then I would also be experiencing these side effects. And I'm only on day 4, so far I don't see any improvement to my anxiety, but I also don't have any side effects, any of the side effects that I'm reading about. So far, I feel like the only thing that I maybe have been experiencing is I'm very tired. Like I've been sleeping in pretty late, and I don't know if that has to do with me. I don't really stay up any later than I usually do. Maybe that has something to do with the medication. My doctor also said that people who experience these side effects, typically they go away after about 2 weeks once your body starts to get used to the medication. I'm very much looking forward to feeling better. And I feel like I've also kind of come to the root of my problem, which is that I don't necessarily have flight anxiety. I just have anxiety about getting another panic attack. And because my first panic attack happened on a plane back in January, I'm like extra scared of planes, but the anxiety isn't necessarily revolved around planes. I'll keep you guys updated. I'm hoping that it works. I'm hoping that it kicks in before my Mexico trip next month. It's been affecting my appetite. It's been affecting my like ability to socialize. So I just want to enjoy my trip and also just my everyday life. You know, I don't want to be scared that I'm gonna have a panic attack at every second of every day. So thank you guys for watching. This is gonna conclude this vlog. If the medication kicks in, I'll do an update. If it doesn't, maybe I'll still do an update on like my next steps. I definitely think I want to stay on medication so that I don't feel like this, but if this medication doesn't work, I'll have to try something else. If you guys have any positive experiences with anxiety medication, let me know, because a lot of what I read online is negative stuff, and so I feel like that's probably what stops a lot of people from wanting to start anxiety medication. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.